Academy, what is happening? We are back at the first base ever for Pop Academy. This is right where Catherine and I started this whole entire thing. We are back here right now, which we will get to in a second. All you OG members of the Academy will remember this thing used to be filled with pops. But we're back here. We're gonna be at like basically almost every single base we've had at Pop Academy today, because we're gonna be showing off our 10-inch Funko Pop collection. More of that in a second. Let's do it. What's poppin', Funko Pop Academy? Hopefully everybody's having a phenomenal day. Okay, I know this quarantine stuff is getting people crazy with staying inside, so I'm trying to come out with as many videos as possible for you guys. Today we have a super fun one. It is going to be my 10-inch, you know I love my 10 inches, my 10-inch Funko Pop collection, and guys, we have a ton of them. So let me explain what is going on with the setup. We're kind of all over this place this video. I apologize for the glare. I actually just moved a few pops because the glare on those were just brutal. I don't have that much time to be dealing with the lighting right now, but we're only gonna be in this location for about a few minutes here, and then we'll go back to the normal base, so there won't be any glare. What is going on here? We started at the OG setup upstairs at the very beginning days of Funko Pop Academy. Oh my god, nostalgia, guys. Now we're in the basement. That's where we operated a lot of our Funko Pop Academy the first year into year 2. And this isn't the exact location of the basement. It's over that way. It's just those shelves. I'm kind of moving stuff around. There's not many pops in them right now. And I've been working on this. This has been my project lately with the quarantine. I've been buying a lot of shelves. I got 6 of these shelves. Each of these hold about 50 or 60 pops. So I'm organizing them. I really want to come out with a full collection video for you guys. I want to so bad. I have 1,300 pops. Some of them are boxed up behind things, just all over the place. They're not organized. If I can get these organized, guys, I'm gonna come out with that full Funko Pop collection video. It's gonna be 1,300 pops. It's worth like 25 grand. We have tons of grills, tons of fun stuff. But to start us off, I thought I'd at least do the 10-inch Funko Pop collection today. So let's get into it. Oh, I didn't even explain why are we here. So, because we're kind of filming all over the place. Probably should let you guys know. So that is because some of my 10-inch pops are here in my mother's basement. I store most of my pops, 95% of them at my mother's basement. And it's too annoying to move 10-inch pops, okay? They're just big, they get damaged in the box. So most of my out-of-box 10-inch pops are in our base right now in our current place. And in my mother's basement, I have a lot of our box ones. So I'm gonna show you a few that are here. I have about, looks like 6 or 7 of them here. And then we will move back to the other base and show you the rest of them. So I got the first 10-incher in my hand here. Right here, we have Baby Jack Jack. So I don't have a ton of Incredibles pops, guys, but the main reason I got this one is to, if you guys, the OG members of the Academy, remember when we had the Bobo versus Jack Jack days with Jetta. And I thought this would make some sort of cool video of Bobo versus Jack Jack, because, you know, Jack Jack's bigger, and he might be able to fight Bobo. Half of you guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but it's OG Pop Academy, but we never really, they never fought, at least this one didn't. So this one's just kind of lying around, doesn't really fit the collection right now, and it's too hard to get rid of because it's so big, but that's the first 10-incher. The next one we have is the Demogorgon from Stranger Things, one of my favorite 10-inch pops. I think this came out really cool. It looks awesome, okay? It makes sense. I like when they make pops that make sense to be 10-inch pops, and this really does. It really, came out good. I mean, they had a 3-inch one, they had a 6-inch one, and now they have a 10-inch one. Maybe a 19-inch one coming down the line. Next one, guys, now this is actually definitely has to be one of my personal favorites. I remember we got this. This is a really hard one to find, and one of our targets, we finally were able to grab it. I don't have much from this series, but this is one I'm always gonna hold on to. I love this one. It's the T-Rex from Jurassic World. So this is an awesome 10-inch pop. I don't know how I don't have this one out of the box right now. I definitely am gonna have to move to moving. I'm gonna have to definitely work on moving it out of box. I'll have to find a display in my current setup for it, but that's a really cool one. I love this one. Now this next one, guys, now this was one that was hard to find. I actually have multiple of these. I think I have 2. I think one's mine and one's Catherine's. So one of them's out of box in our current setup, and I got another one in box, and that's Thanos. This thing was so hard to find. It was one of the first 10-inch pops that came out, and it was just really hard to get a hold of. I remember I went to probably like 5 to 10 different Targets. I remember I got up early one day at like 7 a.m. to go to Target to get this with my buddy Mike. And nostalgia, guys. Oh my god. I mean, pop hunting and collecting has changed, guys. This next 10-inch pop, this holds something in the heart for us at the Academy, guys. So this one, Catherine and I we went on a trip to New York to see Halsey perform, I don't know, 2 years ago almost now. Crazy. Saratoga Springs, beautiful area. If anyone's from there, you guys live in a great part. And we went to Target there and we found this 10-inch Scrooge McDuck. Not really a hard one to find, but we picked it up while we were out there. So that's what I really love about Pops, you know? It's part of the journey, kinda, you know what I mean? Like, I'll always remember this when we went on a trip and we found this. So it's nothing, it doesn't fit the collection. I don't have many DuckTales or Disney Pops, but it's just something you always hold on to. It's sentimental to me, guys. I love things that warm the heart. I'm stacking these up. You can literally almost see them now. I'm just stacking them off the ground. If these fall, it's gonna be bad. All right, we have 2 more quick here to show you guys, and then we'll move back to the other base, so the lighting will be a little bit better. I apologize again for that. It's just, I don't have much lighting here right now, and it was very hard, very makeshift right now. But this next one we have also doesn't fit the collection. Guys, back in the day, I mean, I'm addicted, but I was really addicted. I was just buying everything inside. We have 10-inch Toothless. So this is a really cool one I also love. I've said that about every single one because they're all amazing. They're like kids, guys. They're Pops, you know. This thing is awesome. It's the different size box. It's like, you know, it's more wider, kind of like the Bulbasaur. I do love this one. I just haven't seen How to Train Your Dragon. I don't really have any. I think I have one other How to Train Your Dragon Pop. So it doesn't really fit the collection, but it is a really cute one. I think this is a Target Con one that was a little bit hard to get as well. Last Pop we have here, guys. This is a good one. This one's so sexy. I love it, okay? We have Mr. Mickey Mouse here. That's pretty good, guys. That's pretty good. So he's blue and green. It's one of the colorways. I almost have all the colorway Mickeys. Something I regret collecting, I have to say. Actually, they're actually down here. You won't be able to see them, but they're down on the bottom of the shelf. But this one's really cool. It was one of the first 10-inch ones that went up on the Funko shop in a while when it released, I remember. And this thing sold out. So I do like this one. I probably should make a spot for it to come out of the box. It's too cool to be in the box, but for right now, it's gonna stay there. But I love all these. All right, guys, that's everything that I hold in my mother's basement for my 10-inch Pops. Okay, so we are gonna just do a little and get back to the other base, and I'll show you the rest of my 10-inchers. But before I let you go, guys, I thought I'd give you a little tease. So this is what the shelves are looking like right now. I'm still building some and moving the Pops around, but they have a bunch of cool Pops. This is like the DC ones from the DC movies right now. And then over here, guys, this is the OG Pop Academy. You guys remember. Working on the shelves, I'm kind of trying to make room, and there's Pops absolutely everywhere right now, guys. So I'm working on this. There's still a ton. There's even more this way. I don't want to get into it. This whole place is covered with Pops. We'll get a collection video out. Yeah, as you can tell, I have a lot of work to do. Alrighty, Academy, now we are back to the new base, I guess we would call it. We've been to all the bases today, almost. So let's go over the 10-inch Pops here. I have a few that are in box. I'll show you. Then, as you can see, I like to display them. They look, guys, I hate taking Pops out of the boxes, but I gotta say, 10-inch Pops look amazing, amazing out of the box. So I do take some of them out, as you can see. There's some here you can barely see, and there's some down here, and I have some in box. So I'll show those quick. The only thing is, if someone can help me out here, I don't know how to do it. So only 4, I'll get a closer look at this in a second when I show these off, okay, but only 4 Pokemon Pops fit here. And I have Eevee, and I want Eevee to go with the starters and Pikachu, okay? And like, I just can't do it. So if someone has a tip of how that can work, let me know. But let's get into these Pops. So the first one I'm gonna show you here is still in box. I wanted to display it, I haven't found a spot yet to put it. It is definitely my favorite 10-inch Pops and probably one of my favorite Pops of all time. This is a Mammoth. You guys probably know what's coming already. This is unlike anything like this in the Funko community right now. That is the freaking Dino Ultrazord. Let me give you guys a closer look. Hopefully it will not, it's gonna glare a little bit obviously with the box, but this thing is just crazy cool. Okay, it's insane that this is actually a Pop. I can't believe it. Hello. There's just so much detail. You have like just all the Megazords. It's awesome. You can see the little Megazord in there underneath the Dragon Zord. It's just awesome. This was a huge surprise. I can't believe this is actually being made. I thought it was fake when it first got announced, but easily one of my favorite 10-inch Pops, and honestly, probably in the top 10 of Pops all time for me. Next, I have something. This is on the Funko shop. So this actually wasn't as popular. I think you can still get this on the Funko shop, but we have Coca-Cola Bear. So he's super cute. I unboxed him like way after Christmas, so I didn't actually get to display him for the Christmas time, or at least the winter season. Not really a Christmassy Pop, more winter, but I'll definitely be doing so this year. So that one's also very cool. I'm liking this one. The 10-inch Pops I've kind of just, agreed on. I think from now on I'm only gonna get ad icons and I'm only gonna get Pokemon because they make 10-inch Pops of like everything now, and it's too hard to collect. So I like the 10-inch ad icons, although I didn't get Kool-Aid Man yet. And then obviously the 10-inch Pokemon I'm doing pretty good at, so I'm gonna keep getting those. And one last 10-inch Pop we have in box, and I opened this way after Halloween, and it's just damaged. This box is horrible, but that's Count Chocula. I didn't get the Frankenberry from the 12 Days of Christmas, so I will need to get that one. These would be really cool to have the whole set of. I don't know when we're going to get Boo Berry, though, for a 10-inch. But this would be super cool to display, like, obviously Halloween time in the kitchen, you know, with the cereals somewhere. I do like this pop a lot. I didn't unbox it till well after Halloween. Actually, didn't it release on Halloween? I think it did, if I remember correctly. So, didn't really have time to display it yet. Alright, now I'm going to grab the camera, guys, give you guys a closer look at these guys, because these are out of box. It'll look much better, won't be any glares. So let's do it! Alright, so starting up here we have the Pokemon Pops. These are just awesome. I can't believe Pokemon are actually Pops. So I like to display them, obviously, for you guys to see. So we have 10-inch Charmander right there. We have the 10-inch Pikachu, which looks awesome. And then we have Squirtle. And honestly, out of the Pokemon Pops so far, I think Bulbasaur might be the cutest. He's just... This thing is just, it's way bigger than you'd think it would be. It came in one of those, like, more sideways boxes. Charmander and Squirtle, their head sculpts do look very similar, kind of. Obviously, Charmander has a mouth, but they just look kind of similar. Pikachu's good, I do like him. Although I would like a waving 10-inch Pikachu, that would be cool. Up here, I actually keep my Pokemon Pops. Sometimes you can see them, sometimes you might not be able to. But I figure that's pretty cool. So down here we have our Marvel section. And it actually sits right below the magnificent 18 or 19-inch Batman, whatever you want to call it. Say hi to Bobo. Bobo. He is so happy to be back. But back on track, that's the Giant Man. Honestly, a really cool 10-inch pop. I love what they do with that, and it honestly makes a lot of sense. I gotta display some Ant-Man pops out of the box. That would look cool. Now we have the Thanos from Infinity War, and I just put this guy here. Let me move him for a second. So we have 10-inch Thanos, Infinity War, very cool. In the first 10-inch pop that ever came out, well, back in the days they used to make bigger pops, but like lately, we have the Hulk from the Ragnarok. So that's just crazy. I remember when that came out, I couldn't believe it. That thing, the detail on it's so freaking good. And then we have Endgame Thanos, which also is really good. I think I like Infinity War Thanos a little bit more, but this thing is really cool. Another kind of hard one for me to find. It was tough for me to get that one. Now if we want to go up here, we have another Pokemon. We have Eevee, which I told you, she will not fit on this shelf over here. So I don't know what to do. If anyone has any suggestions of how to get her on there, I don't know. I can't, or him, we don't know what it is. But there's Eevee. Very cute pop. I like that one a lot. One of my other favorite 10-inch pops, 10-inch Porg. I couldn't believe when they were making this, so this was coming out. Really cool pop. That was another one that was hard to find because it was one of the first ones. But I was very happy to get that one. That one's really cool. We have Bullseye. One of them, definitely, probably my favorite ad icon to be 10-inch. It's a really cool one. I had to take that one out of the box right away. It looks awesome. And then we have Tony the Tiger in the corner. And like, I'm glad I finally have a Tony the Tiger, but I'd much rather have like the flocked one or just the original one. It looks good, it's cool, but I don't know. I just would much obviously rather have the smaller ones. Those ones are worth a ton, but at least I do have a Tony the Tiger. So that is all of the 10-inch pops there. We have a few more down there, and then the Pokemon up there. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I thought it'd be fun to show off the 10-inch pop collection. But as always guys, thank you so much for checking us out here at Funko Pop Academy. Hopefully everybody's doing okay. I know I keep saying that, but you know, if you guys ever want to talk, comment down below whatever you guys want to talk about, pops, life, anything in general, how much crazy this world is right now. We're here to talk. We love talking with you guys. But make sure to smash the like button, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below. Let me know what's your favorite 10-inch Funko Pop. How many 10-inch pops do you have? Do you collect the 10-inch pops? Do they take up too much room where you can't collect them? Let me know. Until next time, thanks for getting funky with us, guys. Love you. Bye.